used to speak without a sound. Just one look could calm me down. Your hand was home, your breath was peace. Now silence is all I keep. You still smile, but not the same. It's softer now, like I'm to blame. You don't love me like before. You hold the door, but not my core. I'm still here, but not your place. You look through me and not my face. We had the kind they write songs for. Now I sleep facing the floor. You're still kind, but not all in. And I pretend it's fine again. The dinners speak more than your voice, and I still lose, though there's no choice. You don't love me like before. You say I'm yours, then close the drawer. You're next to me, but far away. We used to mean what we would say. Maybe hearts can shift in shape, and sometimes love just won't stay. You don't love me like before, and maybe now you love me more, but not the way I need to feel. It's kind, it's soft, but not real. The night was still. You turn away. I tried to speak, but nothing landed. The space between us had enough. I reached for something I could hold to, but you had already given up. I swore I wouldn't notice, but I always do. I'm fading from your eyes. Even when I stand right here, I keep searching for a sign, but it's clear you don't feel near. I'm fading from your was still, you turned away. For the key fall to the ground, your jacket stayed across the hallway. I never found the strength to move. I swore the silence wouldn't break me, but it's louder without you. I told myself don't feel it, but I always do. Lights on the floor, every step reminds me where you've been. I can't close the door, 'cause the night keeps pulling me back in. Lights on the floor. The morning star, believe me, restless. The hours move but stay the same. I try to sing another ending, but each refrain calls your name. I told my thought, every step reminds me where you've been. I can't close the door, 'cause the night keeps pulling back in. Lights on the floor. If I called you in the morning, would you turn around? Or was it gone already before a sound? Lights on the floor, every step reminds me where you've been. I can't close the door, 'cause the night keeps pulling me back in. Lights on the floor. Lights on the floor. Lights on the floor. Lights on the floor. The night was quiet, but I felt the weight. Your jacket stayed across the hallways. I walked around but couldn't move. I swore the silence wouldn't matter, but it only told the truth. I said I'd be much stronger, but I broke instead. I couldn't let go. Every step kept pulling me behind. I wanted you to know, but the words stayed buried in my mind. I couldn't let go. The mornings come but feel so heavy. The hours blur into the same. I tried to sing a softer ending, but the chords just spell your name. I said I'd be much stronger, but I broke instead. I couldn't let go. Every step kept pulling me behind. I wanted you to know, but the words stayed buried in my mind. I couldn't let go. If I called you in the morning, would you turn around? Was it gone already before the sun? I couldn't let go. Every step kept pulling me behind. I wanted you to know, but the words stayed buried in my mind. I couldn't let go. The night was quiet, but I felt the weight. You were kind when I wasn't. You stayed calm when I made it something. You held my hand even when I pulled. And now I wonder if that's my fault. I needed space but hated the quiet. You gave me room, I filled it with silence. Maybe it was me who broke the start. Maybe I was tired of trying too hard. You gave enough and I looked away. I let the right thing go wrong anyway. You were good, I just couldn't stay. You never asked for more than real, but I showed up not knowing how to feel. I wanted love, but pushed you off. Said I'm okay, then cried when you stopped. You made it clear, I blurred the line. You held the truth and I took my time. Maybe it was me who changed the air. You were solid, I wasn't fair. You stayed close, but I looked through. I blamed you, but it wasn't true. I think I loved you, but not out loud. I think I wanted what I didn't allow. Maybe it was me who set this down. You stayed the same, I turned around. You gave the best, I gave you doubt. And now I miss what I shut out. I know the world doesn't promise soft, and love like ours comes with its cost. But when you sleep with your back to mine, I still reach out like you'll be fine. Some days are quiet, some days ache, but every version I still take. Stay for the rest, not just the gold. Stay for the mess, the stories we hold. I don't need perfect, just something we build. Even if love comes dressed in guilt. You hate the sound of thunder at night. I leave the light on your side. I still get scared you'll change your mind, but I'd rather risk it than press rewind. You said forever like you meant it slow, and I keep repeating it soft and low. Stay for the rest, the not so bright, the mornings we argue, but make it right. I won't ask for more than truth, but if you stay, I'll stay too. I've tried pretending I don't need much, but with you I want too much. So stay for the rest, the boring parts too. Stay when it's quiet and no one moves. We won't get every moment right, but if you stay, I'll turn on the light. You left the key on top of the note. I read it once, didn't quote. I packed your shoes in the wrong box, kept the shirt that matched my thoughts. You said no hard feelings here, but I still shook when you got near. You didn't ask if I was done, so I had to be the one. I'm packing it up, slow but sure. You won't ask, so close the door. This was soft, this was loud, this was love I can't keep around. I wrapped the frame we never filled, left the light you used to build. I took down the list we made. You moved on, but I still stayed. You looked fine, you always do. I kept saying we'll get through. I'm packing it up with no regrets. You won't hold what I still kept. You said thank you, I said same, but in my chest it still had weight. This isn't anger, this isn't fear, it's just the truth I wouldn't hear. I'm packing it up for me this time. No more trying to read your mind. I loved you, you showed up, but now I'm packing it up. I said it's nothing, but man, I'm falling you believed me, and maybe you did. I kept my phone face down so I wouldn't see you not calling. You walked past like a ghost that didn't know my name. It would be easy if I haven't you. This I didn't care. This wouldn't hurt. If I didn't love you, I'd forget faster. If I wasn't holding on to every almost, I'd let go by now. But I do, and I haven't. If I didn't care, I wouldn't write these lines. If I didn't care, you wouldn't still feel like mine. You don't need to know how often you still win. If I didn't care, I wouldn't write these lines. If I didn't care, you wouldn't still feel like mine. But I do, and I won't pretend I don't. Maybe one day I will. I don't hate you, that's the worst part. I still flinch when I say your name. You were a scar I kept picking, hoping the pain would mean something. You loved me like a mirror, just enough to make me disappear. And it's funny how I stayed for every word you never said. You cut too clean, no mess, no sound. But I bled for weeks, and now I stand with nothing loud, just air and empty sheets. I forgave you not because you earned it, because I needed to leave. I see you in the quiet of songs I can't skip, but I breathe through them now without breaking every bit. Maybe you never meant to hurt me, maybe you did, but either way I lived. You cut too clean, no war, no sound, just goodbye in a blink. And I carry what you left, but it no longer sinks. I forgave you not because it's fair, but because it's done. And now I'm gone. steady mid-tone. Your shoes are gone, but ice down, still right where now. But I still step around them. You used to hum in the kill chain. Now I hum, just to fill
the quiet. The quiet was just there. Speaks, it speaks. Isn't this heavy?
So I leave the light on.
Or anyway, not for you, but for me to learn what it felt like
To believe
you stay. I talk to your mud like it knows what happened or left
everything clean.
except me. I don't wait, but I still listen. Number stash, wake, but not far in. To go dark, to gargle in the first is just so my heart doesn't forbid to go dark in the first place, to close the sun.
I thought you were choosing me the way I was choosing you. You held my hand but looked away. You smiled but only on the surface. I told myself this is love, but love should never feel like guessing. You said the right things at the wrong times, and I listened like they still meant something. You made it feel like almost was enough, like silence could speak louder than touch. I wanted what it could have been, but now I'm holding what it wasn't. I gave you every soft part, but you only noticed the shape of my shadow. I asked if you were happy. You said you don't need to worry. You didn't break me, you You left like we agreed, no drama, no fight. But my hands kept shaking long after the light. We said it was mutual, but that's just how we lied. You said take care, I never said goodbye. I didn't say goodbye, just nodded and smiled. But in my chest 1,000 lines unspoken, unsent, still waiting, still mine. I still make enough pasta, like you're still coming home. I talk to the air when I feel alone. You didn't owe me, but I still feel owed, like an ending that came too cold. I didn't say goodbye, I didn't even try, just blinked and let you walk without asking why. You seemed okay, I played along. Now silence is all that I own. I don't cry when I hear your name anymore, and that should mean something, but it doesn't. I go to work, make my bed, and some messages on time. Everyone says you're doing so well, and I am mostly. But there's an empty chair at the end of every good day, and it always feels like you should be in it. I don't miss you the way I used to, but sometimes I miss the way I used to feel. I'm okay, I really am, but I'm still not happy, and it's not your fault. It just turns out that healing is quieter than I thought. I deleted the photos, not out of anger, just I didn't want to see your hands in my memories anymore. And I don't flinch when someone asked what happened, I just say it wasn't meant to last. You didn't break me, but you did. Leave a silence, I still walk around. I'm okay, and I mean it this time, but I'm still left it in my notes. Didn't send it, but I meant it. Typed out your name, then backspace twice. Changed it to you, just in case. You always hated when I overthink, so I drafted and never hit send. I left it in my notes at 2:04 a.m. under grocery lists and dream ideas. Just one more thing I almost said, but saved for later and never showed. You like the truth, but not when it's done. So I softened till it said nothing. There's a folder with your name, full of things you'll never read. I left it in my notes next to a half-written song, a date I never brought up and a joke you get. I didn't delete it, but I didn't need to. It's just there, like you still are, unread, but not